guys, it's Nancy, and in this video I'm going to be talking about how to fall asleep when you can't sleep and making you really tired to the point where you're not just tired and can't fall asleep, but you're so tired that you have no choice but to sleep. If you haven't watched part 1 that was uploaded last week, this is part 2. In part 1, I did talk about no caffeine at all, but I'm going to talk about it again. So, no caffeine, no energy drinks, chocolate, sugar, Starbucks, coffee, no lattes, no refreshments, no pink drink because that has caffeine, no sodas, no spicy foods, no Takis, no spicy tofu, because these are all things that can keep you up. Caffeine can stay in your system for a long time, so if you really can't sleep, I would just really stay off the caffeine. Or if you were to have caffeine, try to have it like before 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. but anytime after that, it could still be in your system. That was number 12, because this is part 2. Number 13 is go in the ocean. I did talk about this in my last video. I said if you do live near a beach or you can go to the beach, that would really help. But seriously, going in the ocean, for some reason, dunking your head in the water and just being in the salt water, I don't know what it does, but it is magical. Like, it literally will make you fall asleep that night. Even dipping your feet in can really help. If you can find an ocean, if it's an hour away, if you could drive there, whatever you gotta do, or if you know someone or you have a pool, anything, that could really help too. Number 14, before sleeping, tell yourself the opposite. If whatever the reason is you can't sleep, this really helped me. If you're stressed about something, find out what you're stressed about, find the reason why you can't sleep, and then tell yourself the opposite. If you're stressed about money, you're like, oh my god, tell yourself the exact opposite. Say, I have so much money. It's gonna calm your mind because your subconscious does not know the difference. So if you're like, I have so much money, and then you're like, well, my problem's fixed. Whatever problem you're having, just be like, it's fixed already. I already fixed it. Even if you're lying to yourself, just do it because you want to calm your mind. And if you can get your mind to be really calm, you'll be able to fall asleep. Number 15 is turn on the lights. Yeah, do the exact opposite what other people say in their other videos where they're like, turn off the lights, blah blah blah. Turn on the lights. That helped me, believe it or not, fall asleep doing the exact opposite of what other people told me to do, because for some reason getting ready for bed, doing my night skincare routine, drinking tea, putting on sweatpants, turning off the lights, that made me stay awake even more because my mind was stressed. So I was like, oh my god, I'm getting ready to sleep and I can't sleep because I'm stressed or whatever. So I did the opposite. I did not change into my pajamas. I would literally sleep in my clothes, keep the lights on. I would make it seem like I'm not getting ready for bed, and I would like, oh, I'm just gonna take like a 5-minute nap. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, I'm just taking like a 5-minute nap. I would literally fall asleep so much faster as opposed to getting ready for bed. I mean, obviously I get ready for bed, but this is for people who like literally are like, I can't sleep right now, like I'm having a really hard time sleeping. Because if you're putting pressure on yourself, like I need to get 8 hours because I need to wake up at this certain time because I have work or I have this and I have to wake up at 7 a.m. and I need to get this many hours, like, and I'm so stressed because I'm not able to sleep, just be like, I don't have to get up at any time. I'm taking a 5-minute nap. I'm only sleeping for 5 minutes. It's not a big deal. The lights are on. I'm just taking a nap. It's not serious. And this is going to relax your mind to the point where you're just going to fall asleep. Do whatever works for you. And then also, if you do turn on the lights and you're like, I'm just taking a 5-minute nap, and then you end up sleeping like 3-4 hours, when you wake up, you could just turn off the light and then go back to sleep because you're already sleeping at that point. Number 16, CBD oil can help a lot. That's what I heard. That's what I'm recommending. There's not much to it, but that can help a lot. If you don't know what it is, you can look it up and find it in your area. Number 17, melatonin This did not work for me. It made me tired, but it wasn't about making me tired because I was always tired. It was about making me tired enough where I could actually fall asleep. It didn't calm my mind, it more so calmed my body. Melatonin can help you. I'm just throwing it out there in case you've never heard of it. You're like, what's that? Maybe it will help me. It could. Number 18, playing a podcast or YouTube video of someone talking in the background. Nobody talked about this on YouTube, and this helped me so much in falling asleep. I don't know what it was, but playing some podcast that I would always listen to, or a video on YouTube of like lots of people talking at once, it would like, I don't know why it helped me fall asleep, but for some reason, if my mind was so busy, you know, like if you're stressed about something and your mind is racing or you're thinking about something, for some reason playing a video of a lot of people talking at once forces you to kind of listen to what they're saying, so that way you're not paying attention to your stressful thoughts. You're shifting your focus. So now you're hearing something else. You're not hearing your thoughts, you're hearing a video play of actual words. And because it's not, you know, that interesting or whatever, your mind is shifted to something else, it can actually just make you tired. Playing a TV show in the background, nothing too intense or scary, by the way, but just something light, funny, podcast, an interview. Number 19, go in another room. A lot of people do talk about this, but if you work online, you work from home, you're always in your room on your phone, try to go in a different room, whether it's outside, backyard, front yard, a different room in your house, the kitchen, even the bathroom, like anywhere that's just a different room. Try to be in a different room for most of the day. You don't want to associate eating and working and everything and sleeping in the same place, because that could kind of, I don't know what the science is behind that, but doctors even say that too. You want to just make your bedroom only for sleeping. When you go to your room, it's kind of just like, okay, I'm going to sleep. Number 20. This is really good. This helped me a lot. If you can't sleep, usually most people when they can't sleep, they're kind of just rolling around in bed. They'll go on their phone. They'll try to sleep. They'll close their eyes. They'll just stay in bed and lay down. And I'm saying do the exact opposite. If you can't sleep, literally get up and say, okay, I'm not sleeping. For some reason, when you do this, you'll become really tired. Turning on the lights, sitting up straight, literally don't even lay down. If you're like, I cannot sleep, get up and just stand up or sit up, read a book, turn on the lights. Eventually your body's just gonna get so tired and your mind's gonna get so tired where you're just like, oh my god, I need to sleep right now. At that point, you could obviously go to sleep. Tossing and turning is not gonna help you, just because it's like you can't sleep anyway, so you might as well just make yourself awake so that way you become really tired enough where you just fall asleep. And the last one, number 21, stay busy during the day. Get your mind focused on other things rather than what's keeping you awake, anything stressful, whatever. Stay busy, do things. These are all the things that helped me when I couldn't sleep. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you want to follow me on TikTok, Instagram, or Twitter, it's all at Nancy Arnstein. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!